What's up, everybody? This is O-Artistry, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, where we're carrying on the Where the World Legacy Leads, Part 2. I hope you guys have had a good weekend, and, had a good time. Nice, relaxed, nothing too stressful. We're gonna be playing, hopefully, and winning some duels, in this story. But you never know. It looks like they're going first this time. So yeah, card destruction is now kind of useless in my hands. Okay, so I think I have a much better hand though, because I can summon Reclusa, and then use Reclusa, send it to the graveyard so we can summon Magistus. So Magius doesn't do anything on his own, but this allows us to do something. And then we can add a Crusadia monster from our deck to hand. So now we can add something. And I feel like this is the one we should have. Now we can evolve into a Link 2. So yeah, we'll evolve into a Link 2, and then we can summon this with this. Boom, boom. And then we can summon this. So Regalux then gets attack. Then we can special summon this. Activate Regalux's effect, so then we can get our field spell. Field spell is revival. That gives us more attack points. Linking once again, we can now go into Equinox. So Equinox now has, I think, piercing damage. I think. I could be wrong there. And we can make it so we can tackle monsters. not that it could, but set a card. And then yeah, let's just battle. Link monster, you can discuss a card, the opponent's battling monster loses attack. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, it didn't get piercing. I think it was while the monster was on. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be while it's being controlled. So now they're going to link a load of cards off, so they can summon a load of stuff. Now I get Ebly. I'm going to kind of hold so I can use my trap. Because they're going to link a load of stuff. Unless I do it now, but they could just link them off again. So wait a sec. We'll wait to see what they summon. So Phoenix. Phoenix destroys the spell of Trap. So that's getting popped either ways. So that's fine. So then they're summoning something else. Summoning that with defense mode. I think now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to send the link monsters to the graveyard so they can't just link climb again. There we go. So they're now on end phase. Okay, so what I can do is I can just summon this. This is kind of useless in my hand because I can't summon anything with it. I mean, there's two monsters with different types of attributes. And this is a machine and this is a cyber. So can I use this? No, I can't. Yeah, no, Ibly is literally useless. They give you Ibly, just you can't get around. What? Can't be destroyed in battle with a Link monster. Oh, God. To be kidding me at this stage. You just can't write it. You can't write this game, man. Like, I feel like, you're like, yes, let's go! And then they play something that's just ridiculous. Well, at least now I can take this thing. Because I got my World Legacy card. Which has 3000 attack, which might actually be more viable. But they have nothing else. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this. We're going to go into battle, attack, activate this, discard it, so it loses 3000. So right, there we go. Right, come on. Now we have 2000, so let's go. back to 2000. Hopefully they didn't just draw, like, Omega levels of amazing cards. Maybe they did. I think they might. So now that's 2,100. Now they summon another card. I think we need a battle. Oh, because it's now higher. Your opponent can activate cards for effects. No, that's kind of useless to me. That's also useless to me. Wow, okay, so they managed to counter, but I do have my trap card, which is a Crusadia, at least. Okay, and then we got Maximus. Okay, so we're back to doing good again. Okay, so we can get rid of this. So now we can summon Magus. Special summon this. Activate the effect. So that we can add. What do you do if this card's normal special summon to a zone is fine, so you can target Crusadia in your graveyard, except for Drago, and add it back to your hand. That could be useful actually, because we could get Equromax back. Do we have another one? The answer is no. So I might go for that route. But if we do this, oh no, because it's the dragon. It's if something's summoned to the dragon. Right. Actually, I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. Right. Dragon. Right. Special summon. Link 2. Right. This and this. Oh, there we go. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it this side. Right. There's a reason for it. Special summon. This. Activate this. So this gives us a spell trap. Activate this. So then this allows us to get a thing. So let's target Equromax, put that back into the extra deck. Don't activate this. So that goes back to the extra deck. Regulux's effect allows us to add this. So now we got Revival back. So we can now add Revival. And then what we can do is link this off. So now we can summon Big Boy. And Big Boy now gets more attack points. I can attack every monster on the board. He has 3,700. So what we're gonna do is use those set attack points to first attack this. So he takes 2,400 points of damage. Then activate the effect. Then we can use this to attack this. 2,500. Then I'm gonna activate this, so we can now draw 3 cards. Main phase 2, activate for this burial. So then we can send, and I want to send this because if a Crusadia would be controlled, destroyed by battle card effect, you can banish this card from your field to graveyard instead. And I feel like that is a much better card. Special summon this to a zone at this point. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna summon this, and then I'm gonna set this over here. There we go. That I would say is a good board. And they only have 1,600 life left. They probably... Oh, they are to end! Yes! Is this game? Is this game? Oh, this might finally be game. Oh my goodness me. Yay! We win! Huzzah! I say again because this is what I'm attempt. Basically, I tried to duel. I couldn't really hack it and was like, no, I'm not happy with this. Retry. Essentially. But we did it, so that is good. I'll unlock this, because we have the card sleeves, which is lovely stuff, but now we're gonna read some scenarios. Our arm wields his powers to evade, block, and neutralize the thrashing waves of destruction as he gradually closes in on the rampaging world gears of theurological demiurgy. Making his way inside it, it is as if he was being guided towards its innermost sanctum. In the sanctum awaited Lee, but not in a fairy form. Instead, she had the form of a human. It was a faint reminder of her consciousness, Faced with the woman who had stubbornly strived to obtain the god's power, Aram asks, "Why did you go down this path?" Lee, standing in front of him, even though she's kneeling, did not open her mouth. Instead, her obsessive thoughts and memories that pervaded the surrounding area rushed into Aram, though the key he held, thirst for knowledge as a woman of science and pursued the truth. If it was only so simple, the world may not have ended up this way, but Lee's ambitions were that out of the ordinary. She wanted to discover the truth behind the legends, and she did not hesitate to seek the divine power for herself. Was this merely a coincidence, or an inevitable fate? The calamity came about because Lee lived in an era in which the key existed and society was highly developed. More thoughts and memories rushed into Aram. This time, it was Lee's nightmarish plan. The divine powers will be mine. To obtain them requires complete dominance over the power of the key. However, the overdeveloped civilization of machines had sapped the power from the Earth. As such, the humans of that era could not commune with the planet and thus could not become the successor of the key. If civilization must fall, so be it. Lee used Project Magnite and even her own death as a means to bring destruction to the world. After an eternity, she waited for the Earth and its inhabitants to heal and to find the true heir of the key. And now that time has come. As Lee's glee in meeting Eve and her excitement in gaining control of her rushed into him, Aram clutched the key with anger and sorrow. Lee was driven by nothing more than obsessive curiosity. There was no sacrifice too great for her goal. She had destroyed a civilization and toyed with the lives of many. Though her actions did not bear malice, they were nothing short of evil. The Crusadia, World Legacy, and Eve. Countless times she hid her true intentions, and ultimately she attained divine power. World gears of Thurological Demiurgy, the primordial form of all gods, a vessel allowing the divine deeds in accordance with the will of its controller, the program of transformation. Those who had become gods before eventually lost control of the power of destruction and were decimated, leaving only the key. To avoid that fate herself, Lee laid out her plans carefully. She interrogated the crawler and its hive mind to achieve complete control over the divine powers. Or so it was intended. In the face of Eve and Imduk's will to sacrifice their own lives, the miracle achieved by the machine doll, and Ningrisu's determination, Aram became the successor, overcoming sorrow and uniting the people along his journey. Lee still could not comprehend how her plan had been foiled by the combination of their willpower. As the remains of Lee's mind vanish, a source of enormous power remained unclaimed. Aram, as successor, needed to make a choice. The Demiurgy, corrupted by Lee's evil, has already rampaged across the planet and reduced it to rubble. The power of destruction once sealed by the gods grows yet stronger. The power of creation that served as the planet's core was mostly extinguished. Memories of his journey came back to him. The memories of his loyal friends and allies. What must he do as the successor of the key? After a moment, that seemed like an eternity, Aram makes his decision. As if in response to his will, the power of the key was released. Aram and Demiurgy turned into a ray of light and merged into a single entity. Amidst the dying world, a new god was born, Ea, Aveda, rebuilder of worlds. Aram, now wielding unprecedented power equal to the gods, slowly raised his key and gave a command. The decision he made was, bring back all the lives lost amidst this war over the world legacy. And by raising me to godhood, allow me to end the reign of the gods and prevent conflict over divine power from happening ever again. These seemingly conflicting commands were the result of his wishes. Perhaps this was blasphemy, a choice no human had a right to make. But this is what Aram chose, and so Aveda, rebuilder of the worlds, started the program. The crumbling earth turned to particles of light and gathered before Aveda, rebuilder of worlds. All was engulfed in the blinding light. Countless time has passed since that battle. The war over the world legacy. At its climax, Aram wished for the revival of the planet and the lives lost. He then disappeared without a trace. The planet once destined to be destroyed by its destructive divine power. However, the battle scars of the war had vanished like an illusion. Lush green nature fills the land, and life blossomed as it always used to. In a world without Aram, one final gift was left for Eve. The key that controls the fate of the planet, the sword with the power of the world legacy. The world legacy world key. Eve, with the sword from Aram in hand, set out on a journey to remember the planet that her beloved brother protected. Imduk accompanies Eve, and Ningrisu watches over them from afar. Born anew as the protector of Eve and the planet, he is tasked with ensuring Aram's wish is realized. Accompanying him is his supports Eve from the shadows. In a now peaceful world is the fairy Galatea. Under the glistening starlight, Eve takes the sword in hand and shines faintly. She and Imduk follow the ray of light towards the sky. Where does the world go from here? Hope is abundant once more. Eve carries on forth, guided by the world legacy to what lies beyond. Hey! We finished the story, everybody! There is a couple more duels that we could do. But we've got another secret pack, obviously, more Crusaders. But I'm going to end the episode here. I know there was only one duel and the rest was the stories, but I'm just going to end it here, get this recorded and upload it, because, you know, this has been so much fun with the scenarios, and I absolutely love it. I'll probably do the duels off screen and, you know, get all those unlocks from there. Whether we'll do another story or we'll do, maybe some solo duels next, I don't know. But, until then, keep an eye out. The next video will probably be a Detroit Become Human, so look forward to that. But yeah, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on, peeps. Take care, guys. It was great to see you, and we'll see you again in the next one.